Germany bans male chick culling from 2022. The federal government has passed legislation to ban the mass killing of male chicks as of January 1, 2022. The decision means that Germany is set to be the first country to ban male chick culling by law.
Here's a summary of the article.
The mass slaughter of male chicks will be banned in Germany from the beginning of next year, the Bundestag announced on Thursday. The federal government passed legislation prohibiting the traditional chick farming method, a practice that critics have long criticized as unethical. Chicken farms around the world traditionally slaughter male chicks by the millions shortly after hatching because they cannot lay eggs and are not suitable for meat production, meaning that raising them would not be economically viable. Agriculture Minister Julia Klöckner, who had proposed the bill, said she did not consider chick culling to be ethically acceptable. Germany's Federal Administrative Court ruled in 2019 that animal welfare concerns outweigh the economic interests of farmers who wish to practice chick shredding, and declared the practice permissible only for a transitional period. German farmers will now be required to use technology to prevent male chicks from being born in the first place, by identifying the sex of the animal before it has hatched. In Germany alone, about 45 million male chicks are killed each year in a practice that animal welfare advocates call chick shredding.
This post received a score of 12,000, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
In the article, they mention this alternative, and link to the article of how it works is also below. Seems like they drill a little home and use lasers to determine if the chick is male. And then the male eggs might turn into your stock feed or whatever you want to use chicken eggs for. German farmers will now be required to use technology to prevent male chicks from being born in the first place, by identifying the sex of the animal before it has hatched.
I didn't realize we had that tech available. It is a better choice.
Damn, I thought there were just gonna be a lot more roosters in Germany. Shit was about to get loud.
Cocks everywhere. Closing square bracket opening parenthesis.
Fuck me, thought that meme died years ago.
How is that going to work out? Are they going to start screening the eggs to find out male chick and smash them?
Yep, I'm all for this. It's a much more ethical and cost-effective way to cull by sex. I'm assuming it'd have to be pretty far along in gestation before being able to sex the eggs. Is there any way to use the male eggs or byproducts, or are they just thrown out? Edit for clarity. More cost-effective to cull males as eggs than keep them around. Obviously killing the males once born is the most cost-effective method, but this law pretty much puts a stop to that.
I don't see why they couldn't be fed to other omnivorous livestock.
Generally speaking, we do the cheapest option. Of course there are alternatives, but they add cost. Maybe that's a tenth of a penny per pound of chicken or something. Even half a pennies can eventually add up when you're talking about a billion of anything. Companies don't generally opt into nice-to-haves, unless it influences customer behavior. This does not, or if regulation forces it market-wide. I am sure the chick slurry is ultimately sold to someone though. Nothing is ever wasted.
Yep, and the same concept goes for global warming and so forth. It doesn't take much tip the scales, but it does need come from regulation. Otherwise the playing field isn't even for all players. With this news, chicken farms in Germany no longer need to choose between morals and losing a competitive edge. Win-win, as far as I'm concerned.
Spending 40+ hours a week killing baby chicks sounds like a punishment in hell. Must have good benefits.
People don't kill the chicks directly. They just check them to see if they are male, and if so, they put them on a conveyor belt. That conveyor belt eventually leads to an auger kinda like one you would use to grind hamburger or sausage. Except the chicks get sent through it instead. They are killed almost instantly.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.